99.3 Nigeria Info, Lagos, Nigeria. Good morning to you. Welcome to the last 1 hour of the show. We're reaching you live from our audio-visual studios here on Etimian Crescent, Victoria Island, Lagos, Nigeria. It's a pleasure to know that you are there. For some weeks now, we have been featuring candidates in the forthcoming general elections and would continue today as well. Today, we are talking to Prince Adewole Adebayo, the presidential candidate of the Social Democratic Party. He joins us via Zoom this morning, so you can watch live wherever you are. You can watch, and from there we can have a very robust conversation on our track political program this morning. Okay. Now, let me quickly say this, that you can watch on Facebook and on YouTube, Nigeria Info 99.3. If you've got questions for Prince Adewole Adebayo, feel free to throw your questions in via our live stream. You can also drop your questions for him on our website, nigeriainfo.fm. That is our website, nigeriainfo.fm. Let me know if you've got questions for him, or our WhatsApp number, which is of course 0809 597 5805 on WhatsApp. That is 0809 597 5805 on WhatsApp. I would release the telephone lines in a moment, so please stay with me here. As soon as we are in some way into our conversation this morning, you get to know. Let me bring up my guest right away. Prince Adebayo, good morning to you. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning.
It's good to have you here.
Invitation. Good morning, Nigeria.
Right. Let's get right to it. I'm going to start with the biggest issue. One of the biggest issues that we've got right now in the country, which is, of course, ASU strike. Let me get your take on how you think that this could be or could have been managed, because right now ASU has declared an indefinite strike action, shutting down the universities till God knows when. How do you think this could have been managed better?
Well, it could have been managed better by a responsible government, ensuring that the funds made available for tertiary education is managed properly, by having those funds managed by the governing councils of the university. The demands of ASU are basic, they are constitutional, and the government has no business dragging it. What I will do differently is that the Tertiary Education Trust Fund will be taken away from the Ministry. Which is money not coming from the government, coming from the Nigerian people, not even through tax, not through general taxation, through specific taxation for the purpose of education. That money I will remove from the Ministry of Education, and the tension between ASU and the government will fizzle out immediately.
What would you say to some people who have said that, apart from, TED fund money and the rest of them, there are bigger problems with funding, that the central government cannot entirely do this, even with TED fund? Like, how about the central government leaving or handing off education funding to regions or states, if you like, to handle? What's your position on that?
That would be wrong, because first, education is concurrent. Education is not only concurrent between local, state, and federal. Education is also concurrent between private and public. Education, remember our education started with the missionaries. At that time, there was no government in Nigeria at all.
That's right.
So education is not something that anyone can say I'm not interested in. The federal government should run federal schools through the governing councils, who will run through the Senate. Being involved in something does not mean you have to control every bit of it. But the federal government should take responsibility. As president of Nigeria, I will be the visitor to all federal universities, and I'll have them funded. There's enough money to fund the universities and to give free, qualitative, and uninterrupted education to every Nigerian child who desires education at any level. We are a rich country. People should stop pretending that we're a poor country in terms of endowment.
Some would say, Prince Adebayo, some would say that you're only playing to the gallery. If we had enough money to fund education, why has ASU been going on strike for the past 30 years?
Well, maybe those who gave me free education, were they paying to the gallery? It was not the same country. I got free education. My campaign is about justice. I got free education, including milk, including exercise books. So I don't have any moral justification when the country is making more money now than before to say that those who are coming behind me
should not have free education.
Yes, and remember, I did not need the free education. I come from a background where I can afford to pay, but I still got it. So what of those who are from a background that they need it? I got the best education at any level you can get. The maximum money ever asked of me when I was at the University of Ife at OAU was 90 naira, which we were making fun of the school because we wouldn't even pay. And there was nothing they could do about it. So now, those who came before me, like my parents, had beddings, free food, holiday to Europe, and all of that. So scholarships. My uncle told me that when he got his scholarship as a Nigerian student in England, he went straight and deposited for a house to show how much money the federal government sent to him. And he came back, there were 5 jobs looking for him. So I'm not thinking that a generation that enjoy all of this want to have houses in Dubai, want to be enjoying themselves with 1,000 houses in Nigeria, holiday in Europe and everything, and still say to Nigerian people that we cannot afford free education. So I don't think that's fair.
Okay.
It's not about gallery.
Okay.
The numbers are there. If the amount, how much money is ASU looking for? Maybe 1 trillion, thereabout.
That's right.
How much is that? You are spending 6 trillion, sharing among those who say they are doing fake subsidy. They are sharing 6 trillion. The money that they have stolen from defense spending is over 9 trillion. The Accountant General of the Federation alone, as an individual, this was a person who was arguing with ASU, saying ASU needed to come under the IPPIS.
Right.
He alone stole 109 billion. One person stole 10% of what ASU is asking for. One person. So you could imagine why he was on the side of the people saying there was no money. He was saying no money at the time he was taking 109 billion. So anyone who tells you that there's no money in government is your number one enemy. I can tell you that.
Mr. Adebayo, thank you for bringing that out. Let's go to the statement that you made at the MBA conference. You remember, Abi?
I made many statements, and I remember all of them.
About the crude theft situation that Nigeria is currently facing, 400,000 barrels per day. Let me play that particular statement that you made. Then we'll pick it up from there. Let's take a listen to it, and then we'll pick it up from there.
5 months ago, I began a solo shout that 80% of our oil was being stolen. I did an investigation.
Okay, so here we go now.
5 months ago, I began a solo shout that 80% of our crude oil was being stolen. I did an investigation. Nobody was listening, but I kept talking about it until after 4 months, the government said it's only 75%. What they have not told you is who is stealing it. And it's not stolen by militants or bandits. They cannot make that investment. It is being stolen by the government. And it's a fact I can make anywhere. And there are 2 ways in which the government is stealing it. There has always been this opaque part of non-OPEC oil, which people used to sell. But there's a second part, which is that people in government have decided that they will sell the oil offshore and the money will never get to Nigeria.
Mr. Adebayo, these are weighty allegations. Do you have proof to back this up?
These are weighty crimes, and there are witnesses. I'm just mentioning it. Anybody who is running for president who doesn't know this fact is automatically disqualified. You can never make success out of them. It's like having an elephant in the room, and you bring all the presidential candidates into the room, and only I can say I'm seeing the elephant. Are the others blind? So it's obvious Nigerian crude is being stolen. Majority is stolen. And I've been shouting about this. And this is the reason, the major reason why there is fluctuation in the currency, why all the other oil-bearing nations, oil-producing nations, are having their currency getting stronger, and we are not getting stronger. Russia, which is the cause of the whole war, as we speak to you today, the Russian ruble is stronger than before the war started.
That's right.
The Russian economy has more money now than when the war started.
Right.
We are the only one left behind. And it is not because the government doesn't know. The government is part of the problem. Remember that when I started talking about it, they were quiet. Then after some months, they said 75%. Now the chief of naval staff came out yesterday on a TV show and said that I was exaggerating, that there was oil theft, but that the 80% I'm talking about includes other losses. What do you mean by other losses? If you go to a place and steal crude oil, there will be a few spills because you are a thief in a hurry to run away. But not only that, neighboring countries are catching vessels. Do you know how big the Nigerian Navy is? Nigerian Navy is 45 times as large as the Navy of Sao Tome and Principe. It's about 60 times larger than the Navy of other countries. Even the Navy of Cameroon, which is geographically larger than Nigeria, is less than 1/4 of the Nigerian Navy. These countries are catching vessels, lifting millions of barrels from Nigeria, and they are making money out of catching them because under the law of the sea, if I catch you illegally in my waters, international waters, and I confiscate you, I own what you have. So not only are they stealing us blind and our Navy is looking, and our government is denying or prevaricating, the neighboring countries now have got some people assisting them in catching these vessels. What do you is this is
how big to deal with it? Because right now, something that the country cannot stand with the inputs.
We just acknowledge that this one is so that I mean, if you want to president of 40, you know, we start questioning identity family. So I come to you and say, what are you doing about it? So you start saying, you're asking, you ask, where can this from? You can start asking, and now I think I was that was it. Then so I think for help, are you calling the community for help? Right now, as I'm doing this, they're not right now. Then by finish program, then we begin to take now. We can now start on about it. What is us? This is asking, do this. So this is the question. And you don't know that you not decide something you can tell when we listen to it. Come with the extra salary can't take them home. National better pay. Every road they possible where they will and so that road where stop this from happening. And it's just the we not take
well now we to this report on gas what chunk well go to look because if you do that we'll just worry about we'll say
this is animal to all voted that should report one in Nigeria. And children who have left their homes because of conflict, violence, and banditry, they have found safety in IDP camps, but have lost everything they own. Internally displaced Nigerians need shelter, food, and livelihoods to rebuild their lives. We Nigerians must take action to support our fellow displaced Nigerians. UNHCR, the UN Refugee Agency, is the lead organization on ground providing life-saving support to IDPs. Help UNHCR reach more IDP families by donating today. There are 2 ways you can help support vulnerable IDPs in Nigeria. You can donate to UNHCR. To donate, please visit donate.unhcr.org. unhcr.org/Africa or through a direct bank transfer with UNHCR's special account, and the account number is 000-270-6104 Standard Chartered Bank. One more time, that's 000-270-6104 Standard Chartered Bank. The account name is UNHCR Special Account.
More conversation, more talk, more right after this. ShopRite's low price birthday boom is here with one of the best deals of the year. Buy Quadry 450-gram hot chocolate beverage and Dano 350-gram full cream milk at 2,199 naira 99 kobo. Don't miss out on ShopRite's low price birthday boom. Offers valid till the 4th of September 2022. ShopRite, lower prices you can trust always. Boom, boom, boom.
Do you have a system in place that earns you daily, weekly, or monthly passive income? If not, you need to hear this. If your money-making activity is designed in such a way that you need to be physically present before you earn, it would only take a short while before you go broke. There has never been a better time to secure and grow your finances than now. Be in control. Learn how you can put your money to work to earn consistent daily, weekly, and monthly passive income from our financial growth plan, exploring the largest financial market in the world today. Join us at our weekly OMP Group Seminar every Saturday at Protea Hotel by Marriott Ikeja Select Alausa, Lagos by 11 a.m. prompt, where we will show you how our system is helping hundreds of people to compress time and achieve their personal income goals. For seat reservations, WhatsApp the word PROFIT to 0802-942-9667. That is 0802-942-9667.
What gave you the audacity? I say, what gave you the temerity?
Oga contractor, why all this big grammar today?
Don't mind this site manager. I tell him, say from now on, he must wait for me to come open all the Lafarge cement bags before them begin work. Him not the year work.
Oga, you self want your better inside the Lafarge Win Better Season 1 promo.
See you. Who not like better thing?
Yes, so Lafarge Win Better Season 1 promo don't land from now till October 2022. When you buy Lafarge cement, check inside the bag for your scratch card. Scratch them. Anything you see, now your luck be that. If you see recharge card, top up your airtime instanta. But if you see tear rubber car, keke, TV, generator, industrial fan, DSTV, Go TV, bag of rice, and other better things, call the number on top your scratch card. We go deliver your gift to you sharply. Oh yeah, call your retailer. Begin buy Lafarge cement. Make you the win the go. See posters for more tori. Terms and conditions apply, sha.
Lafarge, building progress for people and for we planet.
Every picking love Bobo, healthy current drink Bobo. Every time, everywhere Bobo, Bobo our choice. For them grown-ups, choose better sweet yogurt. Yummy creamy yogurt. Probiotics healthy yogurt.
Bobo na make fresh different flavor. You got them you different health. The difference and available nationwide. Global foods and race.
Dear Lagosians, let's continue to make our dear state safe and secure for all. Your government banned Okada in 6 local governments and 9 local council development areas. Accident and crime rates have gone down in these areas. We need to leverage this success to keep the numbers down. Therefore, the Lagos state government hereby bans Okada in 4 more local governments, which are Koshofe, Shomolu, Mushin, and Oshodi Solo, as well as their local council development areas, Ikosi Sheri, Agboiketu, Isolo, Ejigbo, Odiolowo, and Bariga. Lagosians, the government values your lives as much as you do. Do not ride Okada. Use alternatives such as first and last mile buses and the medium and high capacity buses. The waterways with our 21 ferries are also safe and fast. Remember, Okada is banned from all major roads, highways and bridges throughout Lagos State. Both riders and passengers will face the wrath of the law. This message is from the Lagos State government.
The information Information Communication Technology and Telecommunications Expo ICTEL 2022 is here with the team ensuring efficient digital infrastructure in Nigeria. This year's ICTEL Expo will create a platform for all stakeholders, brand executives, founders, and entrepreneurs, government and trade agencies, and many others engage in robust discussions on improving the government's plans towards growing the digital economy by 2025. Key event highlights include exhibition, product unveil, conferences and seminar presentations, panel sessions, and lots more. Date, August 31st to September 1st, 2022. Time, 9 a.m. daily. Venue, the Muson Center, Lagos, Nigeria. For more information on exhibition and sponsorship, call 0806 921 7414 or 0802 932 6610 or log on to our website www.ictelexpo.com.ng.
Believe and win big. Experience the wonder of the FIFA World Cup in Qatar with Coca-Cola. Buy any Coca-Cola product with a white cap. Check the code under the cap and dial *8014 *1 code hash to participate for free. You could win an all-expense paid trip to the FIFA World Cup in Qatar. There's also 250 million naira in airtime to be won instantly. T's and C's apply. Coca-Cola, official partner of the FIFA World Cup. This promo is approved by the FCCPC.
Welcome back to your number one talk, news, and sports station. This is Nigeria Info. Our website, nigeriainfo.fm, is a trusted platform for more intellectual, trending, and exclusive stories with up-to-date analysis. We are not just the talk station of the nation. We are your number one talk station. Join the league of fans consuming great news at www.nigeriainfo.fm and get rewarded for your time. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk. This is Morning Crossfire on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
We are the nation's number one talk station, 99.3 Nigeria Info. Lagos, good morning to you once again. Thank you for tuning in if you're just joining us. Road to 2023. For today, we have Prince Adewole Adebayo, the standard bearer of the Social Democratic Party, SDP, in the 2023 general elections. Joins me via Zoom this morning. You can watch live on Facebook and on YouTube, Nigeria Info 99.3. I am coming to take your questions for him this morning. In case you're watching on Facebook and on YouTube, please drop your comments on those two platforms and I would come to take them as soon as possible. Prince Adebayo, thank you again for joining us on the show today. We appreciate your time.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Sherry.
Let's quickly talk about, because all of these things tie to the fact that they contribute in no small measure to the present economic situation that we found ourselves today. The oil theft, the gas that you're about to mention, insecurity, just mention them. I mean, it's just enormous. But quickly, let's talk about the gas situation that you said you like to speak to. Please go on.
Ask anyone who is in government, how much do we make from gas? The answer is silent. I've asked people, members of National Assembly, senators, House of Representative members, when they are planning the budget, medium-term expenditure framework, and all of the other procedures for public appropriation. I asked them, how much money do we make on gas? They don't have the answer. I asked people who are on the board of NNPC. I asked them, you are on the board of NNPC. How much do we make from gas? They don't know. I asked people in the Ministry of Finance, how much do we make from gas? They don't know. In some of our gas projects, we are on the 8th train. People come from overseas to come to But I all work together. They are international people are
Oh, wow.
So we are being robbed blind. So all I'm letting you know is that whatever you see, Naira could be doing as well as 50 kobo to the dollar today, could be doing maybe 1 naira to the dollar today, 2 naira to the dollar today, if our income is allowed to be our income. You remember that there was a time in this country when there was an argument between the then governor of Central Bank and then Minister of Finance as to whether 20-something billion dollars was trapped inside NNPC and why this money was not paid to the Federation account. Dr. Kojewala and Sanusi Lamido Sanusi had that argument for a long time. In the end, Lamido Sanusi was fired from the Central Bank. Now, the situation is worse now because even NNPC does not receive this money anymore. There are people in NNPC, of course, who receive their cut, but the NNPC, as our representative, does not receive this money. So don't be surprised why people are in a hurry to turn NNPC to a limited liability company.
You think it's a bad idea?
It's not only an irrelevant idea, it's a very silly idea, because what you need to understand is that look at our counterparts all over the world.
Right.
Look at the Russians,
right.
Look at the Saudis, look at the Emiratis, look at the Qataris. What are they doing? What you should be doing, number one, is to have a command and control center to gather all your resources. Let me let Nigerians know. Our leaders, or who are now our rulers, they are not leading us anywhere, know what they are doing in terms of the fact that they have a Nigeria that is for them, and the rest that is for the other people to die of diseases, to die of infant mortality, to die of maternal mortality, to die of kwashiorkor. They don't care. They believe that if they have houses in Dubai and they go to London to hold meetings in expensive hotels to determine who will be your president, that they are doing well. At the end of the day, they just come here to die. After they have lived their life, their children's school overseas, everything is done that way. They don't realize that the black man is a black man. And it doesn't matter whether you're head of state or anything. If you don't have a strong, viral country that people can come and apply for visa to come and work, a country that has infrastructure, a country that has justice, that if you don't have it, you're just another black man being used by the international community.
Let me talk, Prince, let me talk to you about electricity situation. We seem to be going from bad to worse when it comes to electricity, from all areas of electricity, both generation, transmission, and distribution. How would you suppose an incoming government in 2023 approach this so as to power the economy of this country?
Just do on the national scale what I have done personally. In 2001, September, I remember, I was a guest of the National Council on Power. That's Oda Obasanjo's government. I was invited, I went there. The minister then is late now, Shegun Agagu was minister of state, is in the Senate now, is Danjuma Goje. He later became governor of Gombe State, and now he's in the Senate, minister of state. Dr. Ekerendu is a professor, now is alive, he was cabinet secretary. Fortunately, Dr. Makoju, MD of NEPA, is late now. Now, I went there. Lee Elimoke was a special presidential advisor on power, and Dr. Shomolu, Engineer Shomolu, all of them were there. And I told them that what you are doing is procurement. It doesn't mean that you are going to get electricity. The greatest mistake we have made, and I'm going to get away from, is this National Integrated Power Project. Doesn't make any sense. You can only use that for emergency power. Your supply of power should be variegated and should be localized. So there is no reason why Lagos needs to tap power from an integrated system when Lagos has lagoons and all of that, and Lagos can actually have floating barges supplying Lagos and Ogun State, and Ondo State can have the same at Omotosho and all those places at Agbabu, when Edo can have that, and then Delta, of course, has its own gas, can have floating barges full of thermal station. In 24 months, you can generate up to 32,000 megawatts if you stop stealing your own money. So you have the gas in the vicinity, all the way to Cross River. So all of that will end that. Then one of the greatest achievements, quote and unquote, of Obasanjo government was rural electrification, to carry electricity to various villages all over the country. And when Dr. Ekere did his 80th birthday, I gave a speech there when I call him the author of rural electrification, because they did a lot of that. But the mistake they made is that they didn't follow India, they didn't follow China, Indonesia. You don't do rural electrification through wiring. You do rural electrification through solar panels, because the average home in the rural area uses about 7 kVA max, 3 kVA, they are okay. The average household in our villages can be powered by better powered by neighbor generator. So for that reason, 11, 12, 15 solar panels on their roof is all that they need. And you can deploy all of that in 6 months, 9 months, 18 months. So you can actually give electricity to people where they need it. And look at me, 15 years ago, I took my law firm out of the National Power Project. I started using solar. I've not regretted it. You go to, I personally have generated 1.4 megawatts industrial scale for myself through solar only. So if you go to any of my establishments, I've trained over 2,000 young people on solar. People who were mechanics, vulcanizers, some of them are Edu people. I took them into it. Some of them are victims of ASU strike. Right now, I'm training them on printing technology, also rely on the same solar system. So the government is just grossly incompetent, and on top of it, I dare say, I hope I'm not using a strong language, very callous and wicked. Because all of these long-term projects they are talking about, other countries have used shorter time frame to achieve them. They are not as rich as we are. Their people are not as smart as we are. Even this government, when I couldn't wait, this government, I met with them. I said, listen, I can triple your power generation for you in 1 year. I brought ideas of using floating solar so that any community, even in the north, Sokoto River, all those places, where you have water surfaces, you can put solar panel on the water. It won't cost the government any amount of money. These companies have done it in Ivory Coast, they've done it in many places. They can come to your country at zero cost to the government, at zero cost to anyone. They put these floating solars all over and they start generating electricity. Well, let me let you know, the problem facing us in terms of security, in terms of energy, is that our people like to award contracts. People in government fight day and night to enter government in order to control big budget. And if you are able to solve problems without them being able to award big contracts, they are not going to listen to you. That is the problem.
Indeed.
We can solve our problems. The same thing with port management. I can bring to Nigeria 24 ports between Badagry and Rio de Rey in Cross River State with zero money from the government. The same thing with fishing company, going shrimps. Same thing with people who are coming to develop ginger. Nigerian government people want to be able to award contracts. That is why they are in government. They are not interested in development.
Prince, let's take one question because of our time. Apparently, we cannot exhaust all of the things that we have on the table to discuss with you. And also, apparently, 1 hour is ridiculously short speaking with you on some of these issues. But let's just take one or two questions for you. 0700 993 993 993 and 01465 71904, the ladies. So please make your questions short and straight to the point so Prince can attend to your question. Good morning to you.
Yeah, morning, Quadry.
Yes, please.
Good morning, sir. You mentioned about gas. Yes, you get to Uele. Uele is not far from my own place. There's a place they call Benekuku in Ndokwa East. You have the biggest gas plant in West Africa there. Do you know how much federal government making from that gas flaring? They are collecting from this gas.
Do you have a question?
Company.
Do you have a
You're
question?
supposed to fix. Hello?
Do you have a question?
No. What I'm saying to Prince, is that, because like Mulumba said, the people who are supposed to do this, I don't think they are listening to him.
Okay, thank you. Nigeria Info.
The people that in power, they know about it, and we here will be suffering. And it's very unfair.
You too, Jonathan. I need questions. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Sheriff.
Morning to you.
Please, sir, I want to know from your guest. See, the kind of things we hear is heartbreaking. But the thing is, they are all going out there to contest. But in the situation where they don't get to win, is there a way to bring this mind, this selfless Nigerians, these people that have this power, to bring them together so that something, because I don't believe on that day of election, if nothing happens, then you go back to sleep. From a synergy, you continue to galvanize, you continue to sustain this information, because information is key. When people are properly informed, it does not matter who is lobbying, it does not matter who is spending dollars to, confuse people and collect votes. But over time, the truth will be made manifest, and honestly, it will overrun false, lies and all of that. Please, can the things you say be sustained so that we can have a group, a people that have this fact? Even if they kill one person, they will not kill everybody. So that we will continue.
Thank you.
I have hope in this country, and I know that the problem we have is in the hands of the ruling class. It does not matter the region where they are. So anybody should not say Yoruba, Hausa, Igbo. All of them together are in Abuja, making this nation, and it's a question of time. They will be brought to book, because Nigeria will change, will be great, and will survive.
Thank you for calling. Appreciate it. Prince, I guess, let me paraphrase. Would you be open to working with, should you not win in 2023? I wish you best of luck, by the way. Would you be open to working with anybody that gets that seat in Asarok?
I won't work with anybody who doesn't know the truth, who doesn't want to do the truth. First, my duty is to make sure that we win. Nigerian people can win. If we keep telling this story, keep being truthful, keep having courage, keep looking for character, we will win the election. There's no politician that can force your thumb to his logo of his party.
That's
it's
right.
a decision you have to make.
That's right.
I don't want Nigerian people to start confronting candidates now with these issues. See and hear what they say about it. See and see those who are surrounding them. But on election day, it's not hard for you to make up your mind and elect the government of your choice. But for me,
it's Medic West Africa Exhibition and Conference 2022 that sent me to do this one. And this is one information that I have been announcing all week long. So just in case you missed this one, I'm here to remind you. Now, Medic West Africa is the leading healthcare trade platform in West Africa, and they're returning with the newest technological advancement in the healthcare sector. In fact, it is the largest gathering of healthcare trade professionals, providing an exceptional networking hub for medical professionals, manufacturers, distributors, procurement officers, dealers, and regulators in the region. And it's an event, yes. Medic West Africa Exhibition and Conference 2022 will hold live in Lagos at the Landmark Center, Victoria Island, from the 7th to the 9th of September. 7th to the 9th of September 2022. So please plug in your calendars, okay? 7th to the 9th of September. Landmark Center, Victoria Island. Do not miss it, because it's an event you don't want to miss. I mean, you get to join industry experts for 3 days. They will showcase the latest technological advancement in healthcare with over 150 exhibiting companies from 21 countries. How cool is that? Now, just in case you're wondering, These events sound so big and so interesting, but I don't got money to, come for this event. Don't worry, it is free. It is happening all for free, okay? But you need to register on the website www.medicwestafrica.com. www.medicwestafrica.com to attend the Medic West Africa conference. So now, to all stakeholders in the healthcare sector, hospitals, medical practitioners, patients, manufacturers, distributors, corporations, investors, insurance agents, etc. I'm out of breath, but you know what I'm talking about. This event is for you. Please do not miss out on this, I beg. It's a great opportunity. So see you at the Landmark Center from the 7th to the 9th of September 2022. For more details, do not forget to visit www.medicwestafrica.com. www.medicwestafrica.com.
Our friend Oliver is what you call a man with a huge appetite. Gigantic, actually. And if there's one phrase we have come to know Oliver for, it is this. More data, please. No matter what we offer him. More data, please. So, guess what we did? We heard Glow created new data plans for people like Oliver, and we got him exactly that. And guess what Oliver said? Excuse me, please, is this all for me? Only me? Now, Oliver certainly has more than enough data. All thanks to the Glow Mega Data Plans.
With the longer validity you get on Glow Mega Data Plans, you can work from home with ease, run your business better, download non-stop, stream music and movies endlessly, learn online, and share data with anyone. No worries. Get 225 gigabytes at 30,000 naira for 30 days, 425 gigabytes at 50,000 naira for 90 days, and 1 terabyte at 100,000 naira for a year. Dial *777# now to start enjoying these mega plans.
Grow Unlimited.
Magic, the nourishing fruit drink enriched with vitamin C and glucose
that keeps him active. Enjoy the magic of good life.
Football's biggest season is here, and DSTV is the stadium with all the action. Enjoy every single match from the FIFA World Cup, the Premier League, La Liga, Serie A, the UEFA Europa League, and the UEFA Champions League. That's all the stars from around the world in every competition that matters. Get DSTV HD decoder, dish plus 1 month compact subscription now for 12,000 naira only, and be part of sports' biggest stadium. Only on DSTV. T's and C's apply.
Babe, could you renew my Airtel data subscription?
Of course, darling. Anything for you. All you see is me sobbing for babe, but what I see is my wedding day.
The important things in life are powered by data. Dial *141# to choose any data plan that works for you.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
Are you planning to get an impactful education in accounting, management, arts, or social sciences? Look no further than Nile University, Nigeria, Abuja. With our free ACCA training to complement our robust accounting curriculum and the inclusion of a financial literacy program in the management, arts, and social sciences curricula, we equip students with the crucial financial knowledge to succeed in the world of work and entrepreneurship. To apply, visit nileuniversity.edu.ng. For inquiries, contact 0903 6326 881.
Every time, when I go to tell me, Charlie, you too like free things, so
Charlie, you too like free things, so
free me. Wait, oh, but I dey find you where free drinks dey now. If free food dey there, you sef go follow join now. If then they share free money, comrade, you no go carry last now. Forget, now all of us like better thing. Even now wey Jumia sef dey do free delivery, now me and you dey enjoy am now.
On every order wey pass 1,999 naira, you go enjoy free delivery in Ibadan and Lagos. So shop on top Jumia today. Jumia, your everyday delivered.
My customer, I beg give me golden penny 400 grams midi pack. Now spaghetti my children want chop this night.
Madam Sabinus, which one be 400 gram midi pack?
Introducing Golden Penny Pasta New 400 gram midi pack with.
And I want to assume that you would run because I want to give the listeners context for the conversation.
In 2019, you were running mate to Adewole Adebayo. What did you learn then that you will not repeat
fact that you have elected a man does not mean then you begin to order him around. The president will do whatever is good for the country at any given time.
Mr. Adeshino, isn't the president responsible to the people?
What should the next president do to root out stakeholders who are complicit?
You fire those. Those that need to be fired are fired.
It's looking like a brand new Chelsea, attacking with so much fluidity. What can you say about that, Martin? I know you follow Chelsea quite closely.
I live close to the Chelsea training ground. That's what you mean by that. I'm not.